I want you to think about the hardest working person you know right now. The person who never takes a single day off. The one who is always the first to arrive at work and always the last to leave. The person who sacrifices weekends, holidays, time with their family, and hours of sleep, all in the name of building a better life. Now I want you to answer one honest question. Are they rich? Because if working hard was truly the path to wealth, every construction worker breaking their back under the summer sun would be a millionaire. Every nurse pulling double shifts at 3 in the morning would be financially free. Every factory worker clocking 60 hours a week would have a portfolio that sets their children up for life. But that is not what we see in the real world, is it? And that gap, that painful, uncomfortable gap between effort and reward, is the most important financial lesson that nobody ever teaches you. Understanding it will not just change how you think about money. It will change everything about the decisions you make from this day forward. Welcome to the Wealth Blueprint. Stay with me for the next few minutes because what I am going to show you today is something that most people figure out too late if they ever figure it out at all. Let me start with a story that will make this real for you. Imagine two people. The first person, we will call him Marcus, works 60 hours a week at a demanding job. He is disciplined, reliable, and respected. He has been promoted 3 times in 10 years. His income has grown from $40,000 to $80,000 per year. He works hard, he lives responsibly, and he is proud of what he has built. The second person, we will call her Diana, works 30 hours a week. She built a small digital product 2 years ago that solves a specific problem for a specific audience. That product now sells 300 times per month at $47 per sale. She earns $14,000 per month while she sleeps, travels, and spends time with her family. Marcus earns $80,000 per year. Diana earns $168,000 per year. And here is the part that matters most. Diana earns twice as much as Marcus by working half as many hours. Not because she is smarter, not because she is luckier, but because she understood something Marcus never did. There is a fundamental difference between working hard and working right. Now I want to be extremely clear about something because I know what some of you are thinking right now. I am not telling you that hard work does not matter. Hard work matters enormously. Without it, nothing gets built. Nothing gets started. Nothing sustains itself. The people who have built the most extraordinary lives in history were almost universally disciplined, focused, and relentless in their effort. What I am telling you is that hard work alone, hard work applied to the wrong vehicle, is a trap. And most people spend their entire lives in that trap without ever understanding why they cannot seem to get ahead no matter how much energy they pour into their careers. Here is the core principle, and I want you to write this down if you can, because it is the foundation of everything we build on this channel. There are 4 types of income in this world, and only one of them has the power to create real, lasting, generational wealth. The first type is active income. This is the income you earn by trading your time for money. Salary, hourly wages, consulting fees charged by the hour. The defining characteristic of active income is this: the moment you stop working, the income stops. You are the engine. If the engine turns off, everything stops. The vast majority of working people in the world earn exclusively this type of income, and they wonder why they can never get ahead despite working constantly. The second type is portfolio income. This is income generated by financial assets, stocks, bonds, index funds, dividends. Your money works and earns more money. It does not require your physical presence or your daily attention. Once the assets are built or acquired, they generate returns whether you are awake or asleep, working or on vacation, healthy or sick. The third type is passive income. This is income generated by assets you create or build: once a book, a course, a software tool, a system, a piece of content, and that continue to generate revenue long after the initial work is complete. The creation requires active effort. The income that follows is largely independent of your ongoing time. The fourth type is business income specifically. Income from a business that operates through systems and people rather than through your personal labor. When a business runs on well-designed processes and a capable team, the founder earns income from the value the business creates, not from their hourly contribution to it. This is how companies generate wealth at a scale that individual labor never can. Now here is the devastating reality that most people never confront. Our entire educational system, our entire cultural narrative around success, and every piece of advice most of us received growing up was exclusively focused on the first type: active income. Get good grades so you can get a good job. Get a good job so you can earn a good salary. Earn a good salary and work hard so you can get promoted. Get promoted so your salary grows. That is the entire framework most people are operating inside. And there is nothing inherently wrong with earning active income. It is often the foundation everything else is built on. But it is a ceiling. And that ceiling is lower than most people realize, because active income is bounded by two things that can never expand beyond certain limits: the number of hours in a day and the rate the market is willing to pay for those hours. You cannot work more than 24 hours a day. You cannot charge more per hour than what your market will bear. Both of those constraints are real, and they mean that no matter how hard you work within that system, your income has a mathematical ceiling that no amount of effort can break through. The wealthy do not earn their way to financial freedom. They build their way there. They construct assets, financial, intellectual, digital, or operational, that generate income independently of their time. And then they use the active income they earn in the meantime to acquire and build more of those assets. This is not a new concept. It has been understood and articulated by every serious thinker on wealth for centuries. What is new is the access. Because in 2026, the barriers to building income-generating assets are lower than they have ever been in human history. You can create a digital product from your kitchen table and sell it to someone on the other side of the world before you finish your morning coffee. You can invest in a globally diversified portfolio of assets with less money than it costs to fill your gas tank. You can build a content platform that generates advertising revenue and affiliate commissions from videos you recorded months or years ago. The tools exist. The access exists. What most people are missing is the understanding that this is where their energy needs to go. So let me give you a practical framework for making the shift. Because inspiration without direction is just entertainment. Step 1 is awareness. You have already completed this step by watching this video. You now understand that active income has a ceiling and that the path to financial freedom runs through assets, not effort. That awareness alone puts you in a category that most people never reach. Step 2 is assessment. Look honestly at your current financial life. What percentage of your income is active? What percentage is passive or portfolio-based? If the answer is close to 100% active, that is not a judgment. It is a starting point. You now know what you are building toward. Step 3 is allocation. Before you can build wealth-generating assets, you need capital and time to invest in them. That means intentionally allocating a portion of your active income, even a small portion, toward asset building rather than consuming everything you earn. The specific percentage matters less than the consistency. Even 5% invested monthly in low-cost index funds begins to build the portfolio income engine that compounds over time. Step 4 is construction. Identify one asset you can begin building in the next 30 days. Not a business plan, not a 5-year strategy, one specific asset. A digital product that solves a problem you already understand. A content channel in a niche where you have genuine knowledge. A dividend-focused investment account funded with whatever you can allocate right now. One asset. Started. Moving. Step 5 is patience, and this is the step where most people fail. Building wealth through assets is not a 30-day transformation. It is a 3 to 5 year project that most people abandon in the first 6 months because the results are invisible at first. The compound curve of asset-based income looks flat for a long time, and then it bends sharply upward in a way that seems sudden but was actually inevitable. The people who arrive at that bend are the ones who stayed consistent when nothing seemed to be happening. Here is what I want to leave you with today. Every person you have ever admired for their financial freedom, every person who travels when they want, works on what they want, gives generously because they can afford to, and lives life entirely on their own terms. Every single one of them made the same fundamental shift at some point in their journey. They stopped measuring success by how hard they worked. They started measuring it by how much their assets worked for them. That shift is available to you. It does not require a specific income level, a specific education, or a specific starting point. It requires only one thing: the decision to stop putting all your energy into the ceiling and start putting it into the foundation. The hard workers who stay poor are not failing because of lack of effort. They are failing because they are running full speed in a direction that has a wall at the end of it. You now know where the door is. The question is whether you are going to walk through it. Leave a comment below and tell me. What is the one asset you are going to start building in the next 30 days? I read every single comment, and your answer might be exactly what someone else in this community needs to see today. Subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell, and I will see you in the next video. The blueprint continues.